Good afternoon to everyone in New York from Paris. I'm sorry not to be with you in person, but I'm delighted to have the opportunity to say a few words to you in the context of your meeting on fresh ideas for new partnerships to fulfill the post-2015 agenda. UNESCO, of course, is committed to the post-2015 agenda, and furthermore, we are committed to some of the ideas that my friend Miro Polzer is pushing in this context, and in particular the idea that we need new forms of social mobilization and engagement to achieve societal change in response to the global challenges that we face, everything from environmental change to resolution of conflicts and reduction of social inequalities. And at the same time, to the idea that new ways of organizing support, including tangible financial support for the efforts of global civil society working with the UN system, were appropriate to achieve that agenda, are the directions in which we should be looking. With respect to the partnership principle, I would like to just say a couple of words about some of the things that we are proposing to do jointly with IAAI, working towards the major events at the end of this year, in particular UNFCCC COP21, and towards the Global Pledging Conference that is proposed to take place in June 2016 in Klagenfurt. What we're collaborating on with the prospect of bringing things to fruition at COP21 is the idea of encouraging the engagement of young people, the mobilization of youth around societal change through the medium of music. And I hope that many of you will find this idea, which is not in itself original, engaging and directly relevant to what needs to be achieved in December 2015 in Paris. The Global Song Contest that will be run by IAAI will lead to an award ceremony that we will be hosting at UNESCO in December 2015, and which we hope will provide a showcase for the idea that by doing things in a slightly different way, by making some things that might be perceived to be boring a bit more fun, and by encouraging new perimeters and new parameters of partnership, we might actually be able to make a tangible difference to some of the challenges we face. But of course, the ability to generate energy and commitment and new ideas will not produce tangible real-world impact unless we're able at the same time to mobilize resources. Of course, the resources of the UN system are available for these fresh ideas, but our resources are severely limited. On the other hand, there is a lot of capacity out there that can be leveraged through new, astute, innovative forms of organization to provide a fresh approach and really make a difference. And with that in mind, we wish to work closely with the proposals put forward to explore new ways of leveraging global philanthropy for the global public good, and look forward to the opportunity, starting with the headline events that we will be organizing in December 2015 in Paris in conjunction with IAAI, and moving towards the Global Pledge Conference that it is proposed to organize in June 2016. In particular, I would like, in closing, to emphasize our commitment to one of the ideas that's put forward very strongly in the rationale for your meeting today, which is the idea that mobilizing knowledge, and not just resources, not just political will, not just commitment, is essential to achieving the objectives we need to achieve. Many of the challenges we face, basically all the challenges expressed in the proposed 17 Sustainable Development Goals, are not just action challenges, but knowledge challenges. If we fail adequately to understand the nature of those challenges and the complex systems within which they unfold, we will not be able, however much goodwill and money we put on the table, to achieve results. And those challenges are typically profoundly social and human challenges. Of course, working closely with the physical and life sciences on issues such as biodiversity, oceans, and many others, but also leveraging the extensive knowledge that is available in public debate in academic production, in the work of civil society, but not always sufficiently used in policy circles to understand better and to act more effectively. This is the spirit of one of UNESCO's major commitments, the Intergovernmental Program on the Management of Social Transformations, and I hope that by connecting the spirit of what we do under that program, under the MOST program, with the kinds of ambitions that you will be discussing today under the leadership of Miro Polzer, we will be able gradually to establish the kinds of fresh partnerships based on knowledge, resources, and commitment that will enable us over time to take seriously and to fulfill the post-2015 development agenda. I wish you a very successful meeting, and thank you for your attention.